The two inequalities that we need to solve now are x over 2 is greater than 7 and negative x over 2 is less or equal than 7. So we're going to start with the one on the left. And the important thing right here is to look at this 2 and understand that this 2 is dividing. Why is that important? Because once that we start solving, we put our line. Again, our goal is to leave the x alone. We need to understand that the only way to cancel that 2 is going to be by multiplying times 2. What I do to one side, I do to the other. And this is what will happen. A 2 dividing and a 2 multiplying cancel each other. That's how we get our x alone. When on the other side, we have 7 times 2, that gives me a 14. And all that I have to do is drop my symbol, and this is my answer. Now on the right side, we have negative x over 2 is less or equal than 7. So the key here is going to be to not only look at this 2 dividing, but seeing as this negative 2. Let's just say that the 2 is going to take the negative with it. So we will start the same way. We're going to put our line. Again, our goal is to leave x alone. And now, the only way that I know that I can cancel this negative 2 that is dividing will be by multiplying times a negative 2. But what I do to one side, I need to do it to the other as well. What's going to happen is that here I have a negative 2 dividing. That's going to be canceled by the negative 2 multiplying, which will give us our x alone. Now on the other side, I still have a 7 times negative 2. And I know that 7 times negative 2 is negative 14. But there's something here that we must notice. We multiply in our process by a negative 2. We multiply times a negative 2. Before we saw that every time that you divide by a negative, it flips the symbol. Well, this is another case. Every time you multiply times a negative, the symbol will flip now. So in this case, now the symbol is going to face in this direction, and it will still have its line just like prior. That didn't change. Line before, it will have its line. And again, the reason why we switch this is because we know that because of this, now this one has to be flipped. So this is my answer.